Good evening. It is, tonight is Tuesday, November 15, 2022 at 5 p.m. And the special Board of Trustees meeting is called to order. Roll call, please.
Trustee McGurran. Here. Merrill.
Here.
Nelson.
Here.
Noonan.
Here.
Pike.
Here.
President Wecken.
Here.
Trustee Zeiss.
Here.
Thank you. Item 2 is why we're here, the proposed budget, and I would like to first open the public hearing, and the next thing would be to a presentation of the 2023 budget proposed by the village administrator. Melissa, the show is yours.
Okay, so this is the 2023 annual village budget for the Village of North Hudson. The major items included with the 2023 annual budget. After a series of budget meetings held by the Finance Committee and staff members, the recommended 2023 village budget is as presented. The proposed levy is set at $1,615,796, which is an increase to the village property tax levy of $5,605 from 2022. This represents the max total allowable levy that can be taken. This amount includes net new construction of 1.971%, or $28,681. Total allowable principal and interest on loan payments decreased by $23,076. The required revaluation of the village resulted in an increase of over $205 million to the total assessed value, which reduced the village mill rate from 4.35 to 2.81 per thousand of assessed value. The overall mill rate at this time is 15.24, including all taxing jurisdictions. However, this mill rate may be reduced further by the school levy tax credit, which has not yet been released by the Department of Revenue. It is anticipated that the unassigned fund balance will be approximately $1,062,300 at the end of 2022, which is within the 25% of expenditures policy. Shared revenue remains consistent with 2022, and state transportation aid decreased $3,576. There's a 0% change in health insurance premiums and dental and vision premiums for employees. Wage increases are included for represented employees. The required 3-year average to the library is included. And there was an increase of $3,708 to the fire contract. $112,000 was included in the use of available funds for the following purchases, of which $13,450 will come from assigned funds. There was $46,000 for a new police department squad. This squad was approved to be purchased in 2022, however, it was unavailable, so we carried it over to 2023. $17,100 for various police department capital equipment. $34,900 for various public works capital equipment and a snowplow. $550 for public works office equipment, and $13,450 for the 2023 share of the village revaluation. Funds for this will come from an assigned fund that was set up for this expense. Then this slide shows the comparison between taxes paid in 2021, 2022, and what will be paid in 2023. It includes all taxing jurisdictions. You can see the mill rates have decreased due to the revaluations. The county mill rate will go from 4.35 down to 3.08. The village mill rate goes from 4.35 to 2.81. Hudson School District will reduce from 14.4 to 9.07. Technical College will go from 0.47 to 0.28. So the overall mill rate at this time is 15.24, which is down from last year of 21.4. However, this amount does not include the school levy tax credit yet. This will not be released until I believe it's Friday this week by the Department of Revenue. The highlighted information is the current year's school levy credit. So hopefully if we get at least that same amount, it could bring it down to under 14 for the mill rate. So once I have that, I will input that in there. You can also see the bottom, the difference between 21 and 22's assessed valuation showing that increase. And with a reval, we like to be within 100% of the total equalized value. The Department of Revenue set their values pretty high, so we're coming in at 97.45 of the total equalized value. I know this next one is small. I'm going to try and enlarge it for you. I included this levy limit worksheet so you could see where the net new construction comes in that I've been talking about. So this levy limit worksheet is what I complete each year after the budget is approved. All of these numbers, except for what's highlighted in blue, are auto-populated in the levy limit worksheet. I cannot change those numbers. So when I go in there to complete it, this first line 1, this amount is the current year's levy, which is $1,610,191, plus the personal property aid of $5,503. So that's that first line. And then what they do, they automatically take off our current year's debt. So that $160,548 is what's on the current levy for debt payments. So they take that levy and they take the debt off immediately. What that does, it brings you down to the base, which is line 4. So 4 shows what that base is. This is on line 6 is where the net new construction's added in. It's added to the base. So that 28,000 is added in on line 6. So that's permanently added, all of the net new construction, onto the base amount. That's where that shows up. And then for some reason they add that 5503 on line 1 and then they turn around and take it back off on line 8. It does show up in our budget in a different line item. So I'm not sure quite why they do that, but. And then line 9 is where I add the debt payments back in. So line E shows our debt payments for 2023. So that's the only number I can input, is I input there, it goes down to the bottom, and then you can see it populates in line number 9. And then line 10, that shows us that is what our maximum allowable levy is. And that's what we have it set at. So we're taking our max levy with all of our debt payments. So the net new construction's all in there, it's just added to the base, it's not added on to the current levy. And this slide shows the allocation of property taxes. The county's levy for the village is set at $1,773,050.09. This makes up 20% of the tax bill. The village levy is set at $1,615,796, and we make up 18%. The school district's levy is $5,219,653, and they make up 60% of the tax bill. And Northwood Technical College is $161,313.21, and they make up just shy of 2% of the tax bill. And that's what I have. Does anybody have questions on the slides or right now?
Very good.
Can these be posted to the public website, Melissa?
Yep.
That's very, very nicely done. Thank you.
Yep, and then we do print off this last slide too, so we have it when people pay their taxes. Most people don't notice that they're paying multiple taxing jurisdictions and not just the village. So we have that available to show them. But yes, last year I posted this to the website. I'll do that again.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah, this slide I think is the most impactful. It shows how your taxes are spread out.
I thought it was encouraging that all of the levies came down.
Yes, and that is because of our assessed value went up
Assessed
so
value,
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what makes it. It's the levy divided by the new assessed value times 1,000, and that's what gets to the mill rate.
Right, but there was a lot of folks that thought, right away when they saw the new assessed value that their taxes were gonna go to the moon, and I don't think that's gonna show that.
Yeah, the overall mill rate will be down significantly.
And that affects the school also, lower.
It affects all of the levies because of our new assessed value.
Right.
So like I said, we were supposed to be within 10% of the full equalized value. We're at 97.45. So we're already 3% down, 2.5% down. But we have 5 years. We have to be in compliance, once within 5 years. If we're out for 5, then we got to do the reval, or after 4 years, which is why we had to do it, so. Okay.
Great.
Any questions on the slides before I exit out of the
Anything
slides?
else?
Very good.
Thank you, Melissa, very, very well done.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated. Okay, the next item would be public comments. Is there any, Dan, you got anything you gonna for public comments? You're good? Sweet. Okay, and then the next item would be closed public hearing. So we're out of the public hearing at, it looks like 11 after 5. Number 3 would be the resolution number 2022-13, adopting the 2023 annual village budget and establishing the tax levy approval requested.
Stan move to approve resolution number 2022-13.
Thank you, Brian. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Kirk. Discussion? Eric, going once, going twice? Oh my God. We would be adjourned at,
Well, we got to vote on this.
what? Oh, what's that?
You got to vote on the resolution.
Oh, vote on the yeah, that's right. Okay, Tim?
Yes.
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 Yes,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
thank you. All right, now I can adjourn, correct? We are done at 5:13.